Hello, beautiful people, lovers of good things, lovers of goodwill all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you so dearly for always supporting this platform. I really do appreciate. In case you are hearing our voice for the first time, or you are coming across us for the first time, we still remain your one and only Progress News, giving it to you back to back. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and
please, I want to do something today. Biafrans, this is water. I told you guys I practice Sordina, no Minana. This is water. Before now, Mazi, wait, let me no. Before now, if I have ever spoke with Kanunta Kanu, if I have ever have Kanunta Kanu phone number, whatever I'm looking in life, let me not see it. And can let me not see Biafra. Before now, if I have Kanunta Kanu phone number, I only spoke with Kanunta Kanu on that boy in South Africa. When Kanunta Kanu came there on the program, I asked a question through phone. That was it. I never have Kanunta Kanu phone number. I never spoke with Kanunta Kanu in anything. If I ever do that, let me not see tomorrow. Let me not see Biafra. Let this water be armed in my body. Oh, you are what people can be. Yeah, Mazi, this faceless brother, I will not say anything bad against him. All I wish him, please get well. Chukwu be with you. Let God be with you and heal you. Get well. But one thing I will tell you, there is some people in life that when you attack, the man in them will go after the person. We go for fights. And I'm one of them. The one. I wish you well. Mazi, please play that in. Let people hear, please.
Oh, Mazi. 1 second, mate.
If you can't have it, I have it here too, so.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Hi! Ikechukwu Ezume is one idiot that lives in Finland. Ikechukwu Ezume is one idiot that lives in Finland and that lives in Sweden also. He has called me about 3 times. He said he was once in Austria, now he's in Sweden and all these craps, man. You were having your 2 legs in 2 different oceans, in Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. You were supporting Kanunta. You were at the same time supporting DOS. In the last rally, you were there live. I saw you. You took a picture with HOD. After everything, because of the little promise Kanunta have made to you that when he takes over the leadership of IPOB, you will be made somebody big. You fucked up big time. You are a guy I've been talking to for about 3 times. I've communicated. We both spoke on these issues of IPOB. You fucked up big time. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. What am I going to say about George Umeh? George Umeh is a pity, man. It's a pity. I learned how far and how you've been in IPOB. You have been a very old member in IPOB. But let me tell you something. I want you to use me as an example. I'm in this struggle not for position or money. I'm in this struggle, I repeat, not for position of money. And if tomorrow Austrian is being called up for a particular position, God is my witness. I will never handle it. I will never handle it because I'm not here. In fact, I am not opportune to lead. I don't have that capacity. So anything, leadership, position in IPOB, I'm not interested. And that is the same mindset I want people to have before coming into this particular family. You fucked up big time. You wanted position. At a time in UK, you were given some certain positions, but you still need more. You want to battle with the enemy. I listened to your broadcast with Ikechukwu Ezumezu. I was shocked. I was shocked at you. Because all what you were saying, oh, the reason why we are having this problem today is because of DOS. Onyendu said no, sit at home. Which Onyendu? No, sit at home. And the DOS said sit at home. Today, the sit at home is giving problem. But you forgot that the reason why we were battling Simon Ekpa was because Kanunta went to tell Simon Ekpa that Onyendu have given him slot in Radio Biafra. Without informing Simon Ekpa that slot, there are procedures. I don't want to talk about the abduction of Mazi and the Kanu because the king himself will.
So, Mazi.
Yes, Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi. No, you see how people lie, how people blackmail people. This is just a little. Then how about the ones that we don't know? This is how they blackmail people.
Mazi, I never really want to digress from our program, but to be honest with you, I have to respect your demand as a comrade. You know, there's a certain individuals I, George Umeh, will never spoke about them. I'm not here to battle word with riffraffs. And my face is here. This is me. This guy that's talking, I don't know who he is. I don't want to know who he is. But so far as I know, as you can see, the guy is talking from darkness. Whoever it might be. They say what they have told him about me in UK at one position and all that. A young man, I know you still are striving to travel abroad. Probably you lived in I don't know which country you live in Africa. But I will advise you, there are certain people on this earth you don't join wars with. I don't know when you join IPOB, and it's not my problem. I don't battle word with individuals. I don't jump into conclusions. Even my mom that gave back to me will not tell me to stop IPOB because she never told me about Biafra. Some of you need to be lectured and need to be guarded when you're talking. Probably 100 euros send you every month. I know you can't work again in Africa, regardless where you live in Africa. This is the problem we've got. I said it in the last program that IPOB has become, I've gone into the part of inducing people. That's why we'll be in darkness, calling people's name. You're Austrian man. Have you been in Austria before? Or you are deported? Some of you, I won't take time to talk about you guys, but I will advise you when you talk, before you talk to any individual, like you talk, I don't know who you are, I don't want to know you. But it'll be very, very important that you put your face up so I can see you properly. And you tell us your real name and where you come from. Because your wretchedness is speaking for himself. Not people like us. I don't battle words. You're mentioning my name. I don't look for position. I work for IPOB with my time and my money. Yeah? And we will pray the voice of people that want to take IPOB to court, because this is the realm all of you are in. You people are in IPOB to one way or the other. Anyone can come out now and threaten IPOB leadership. You know we are the one defending you. So they tell you who to be sacked from IPOB. When did IPOB come into village meeting? That people will be in their own comfort zone now, commanding IPOB leadership who to remove and who not to remove. Jocelyn's name was mentioned on a program. Jocelyn was removed. So that we are not going there. Some of us are not here, just like you said, you're talking something you know nothing about. Wretchedness. When you say wretched people does not do freedom fighting. If you have traveled abroad before they deported you, my brother, fight again to come to abroad. Or if you cannot come to abroad, you need to zip your mouth. This is the reason why, Mazi, you know, I don't want to talk about this. Issue of sit at home. Chike Doziem with his own mouth confessed. Issue of Simon Ekpa broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Chike Doziem with his own mouth accepted that it was a jofo, which I'm going to play the video here. You see, most of these guys, the problem we have in IPOB, and I will say it again, the day Mazi Chike Doziem and those around him decided to now use IPOB, because I said every IPOB member is a media warrior. I don't know when he joined media warrior, but I'll tell you one thing. It's on record. If you know when IPOB, Radio Biafra Facebook was disabled, the same time my Facebook was disabled. Some of us has fought tooth and nail on this struggle. I haven't done anything because I'm still living. My comrade has died. That's why a riffraff like you, a wretched monkey like you, will open your mouth and call my name. Your generation. Some of you think it's everybody who talk anyhow. Show me your face and tell me where you come from, Biafra. Now, I've said my face. I'll tell you where I come from, Biafra. I live in London. I'll give you my postcode. Tell me where you live. You rats. They send you €100 or £100 every month. You think you have arrived. The media warrior will kill you there. You talk about Chike Doziem, you know nothing about Chike Doziem. Have you served in any position in IPOB before? You cannot serve. But those are serving with their money and their time. You have the infantry to question them where you have not been before. Have you served in any capacity in IPOB? You started writing junk because you're a jobless fool. If you have work doing, you won't have time to write episodes that people don't read. Who have time to read your trash? Some of you need to be guarded. Put up your ugly face on the fucking Facebook and show me your face and say your real name before you mention my name, because Amadio have wipe up your generation. You think everybody call their name and walk away with it? I will put Chikedozian voice where he accepted that Onyendu Chikedozian with his own mouth said that message was passed through Ejiofor. Ejiofor passed it to leadership and passed it to Simon directly. But he said it was Kanunta Kanu. That is how you people go about smell. Just like when they say Ejimad was the one collecting UK letter here. At the end of the day, the Sentinel will come and ranting. But he knew the truth. He didn't talk about it. This is how evil these men are. This is they're using all these riffraffs trying to go to abroad. Some of them even, people that started to go to abroad with leg. Some of them start from Ghana. They end up in another country. From there, we traveled abroad. Ask people that know us. We flew from home. They're comfortable, Mazi. It's not a brag. Choose where we want to live. Some of you travel to one country, have not moved anywhere. It's not everybody you talk about. It's Mazi Nan can memoir with George, you make them speak. About a word. Now, we play match. Why I want to play this because remember when you told me about I said I don't dabble into
Yeah. Mazi, before you play HOD voice, play his own voice where he was accusing Kanunta Kanu. That is the one. These people, blackmail we can never lead us to any place.
No, it will not. It will not lead us anywhere, my brother. It's not going to lead us anywhere. They are blackmailing their own selves, but they don't know that. They are blackmailing their own selves, exposing themselves. As day goes by, they continue to dabble into lies because the moment you lies doesn't pay. Lies doesn't pay. One second, mate. 1 second.
One year and 4 months was the fault of Kanunta, and I'll have to make it clear here. Kanunta was the one who gave Simon a very wrong information that Onyendu said. The same Onyendu said that he's still saying it tomorrow. Onyendu said, the same Onyendu said that have made people like George Umeh to lose control. Onyendu gave order. The same Onyendu gave order have made the man I respect so much to miss out from this final battle, and who is Mazi Ezeji. I still respect him. Onyendu said this same Kanunta have misled a lot of people. I have come here to laugh. Onyendu said, you should wait. Research media warriors, you should wait. Hold on. Sack letter is coming from Onyendu very soon. She will be sacked. I left important things and was battling, Most of the nights I was on YouTube.
Answer that question, because if I don't, it will be as if there is anything I'm hiding. Now listen. When Onyendu as well gave instruction that Simon Ekpa should be given a slot, and I repeat the word, a slot on Radio Biafra to broadcast like Mazi is broadcasting here today, a slot like Jonathan will broadcast, a slot like Peters will do, a slot like our Malaysia coordinator, a slot like KH, all of them about a slot. And then we said, first of all, that instruction came from Onyendu through Barrister Ejiofor. Barrister Ejiofor delivered that message properly in the sense that he delivered to the leadership, but then he went ahead and also passed that message to Master Simon Ekpa himself. Now we have a head of department of media, like we have departments under the US, and they all have heads that are heading them. The information that was given, the message from Onyendu that was.
Mazi, I don't want to cut this, but there's something I want you to take here. Did you hear what Chikedozem say? That they have a department, the head of the media within the US. Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
Did you hear him say that?
But please, I want you to go back so Biafrans will listen.
No, of course.
You underline it too. You go a little back. Because here,
they all have heads that are heading them. The information that was given, the message
is very, very important. It's very, very important that people
have heads that are heading them. The information.
I want everybody to pay attention.
Yeah, like we have departments under the US, and they all have heads that are heading them. The information that was given, the message from Oyendu that was given to us by Ejiofor was given not to Mazi or former directly, because the time difference between Australia and where he is and here was different. So probably was still sleeping. But that message was given to one of us in the DOS, and we were waiting for Mazi Chinas and who received that message from Mazi from Barrister to wait for Barrister for a farmer to get up for him to give him that information, so that a farmer will follow it up as we follow our procedures. But before we know it, that information was already in the public through our brother Mazi Simon, who announced it already, and the confusion began. First of all, that was contrary to our procedures, but that was not the issue. We overlooked it. And then a meeting was called. Where the head of media was there, and some other 2 people were there, or 3. And myself, as head of directorate, I came to witness how the discussion will go. And in that discussion, after they told Simon that yes, we need to give this instruction, but of course,
Mazi, I don't want to dwell in what's said and what not said.
Yeah. You have made the point.
1 second here. Yeah. The wretched media, so-called media recharge card, Ekpa parasite that called himself, I don't know what his name is, that mentioned my name and said that Kanunta has been the one causing the problem. This is the word of Chike Doziem. And do you know why I said this is a flip-flap, right? Mazi Doziem with himself knows that Onyendu created 3 heads in IPOB. And Chike Doziem survived 2015 because he attended the meeting Onyendu called. When you talk about someone like me, you're not talking to somebody that were from the back door in IPOB. United Kingdom here, we fought even to the people that were in IPOB here. Emeka Onyebuchi lives in Milton Keynes. His deputy that are claiming that he was tough. Ifeanyi lives in Manchester. We fight a fight that is for when you fighting a just cause, you fear no bagger. Now, Mazi Doziem admitted with his own mouth. That's why I say, come here, you learn, be educated. That there is a financial head, one media head, now with director of state. That's the board of DOS. It's called board of DOS. That is why Onyendu pass same message again, same mutual respect. But you call a former to attend to address Simon Ekpa. But Chike Doziem, let me ask you this question: how many times have you called Madam Nyanya to attend issue of finance within the United Kingdom where I live? Let me start from where I live. That is the tweet he tweeted today. Showed that, my brother, you've got it all wrong. You cannot lead IPOB with this mindset you've got. I'm telling you the truth, and I can prove it. Like some of you don't know. Some of the email you sent in the past contradicted you, just like what I'll be saying here now. Private email you sent within leaderships have contradicted you. You can't be partial. You can't be sectional. You can't be biased. You can't be decisive when you're leading a movement like IPOB. Don't forget, some of us don't just join IPOB because no one's something natural. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know your purpose and intents and purposes why you join IPOB. Was it a way of living? You mentioned China Samoro. China Samoro has been Emma, sometimes in life, people overrate themselves. And our people know how to sing song behind people. One thing I noticed about Biafran failing in 67 to 70, the kind of, our people were this sentiment, sentimental. Everything we do is sentimental. When somebody now knows something is wrong, you don't want to talk about it now, you push it to God. You say, please allow God to deal with it. If you ask me to God to deal with the issue that we have now, I will easily ask you to all of us to go back to sleep and allow God to give us Biafra the day He suits Him. Mazi Doziem, which way are we gonna go with this kind of mindset you've got? With your own mouth. And all these people you have sanctioned, because the reason why money is flowing around, Mazi is amazing. We are not stupid here. Maybe I won't take time, but next week, I'm gonna come here to deal with our code of conduct. Code of conduct. I will pieces it here, one after another, and I will screenshot them where it has been already highlighted I want Biafrans to understand that we are not here to joke or play. Somebody will say IPOB is a pressure group, not because of people's body language. But if it's a pressure group, we do a man on the DSS dungeon. That's the fact of life. Mazi can remain there because we cut a deal and walk away. It's common sense. So what I'm saying here is these people will go on. We have the evidence now. Mazi's age, they kill a program. Every single one of them condemn Mazi's age, even those we had meeting with. Comrades we had meeting with. Majority of these guys know what was going on, just like I know. Majority of them knows what was going on. But we are looking at these people said, okay, let's see, maybe it's a mistake. But this is not a mistake anymore. This is deliberate act. And now using IPOB as source of their living, diverting IPOB funds, that is the worst thing you can do. I said I highlight all this in our code of conduct. If whoever that wrote that code of conduct, he did us well. But remember, nobody in IPOB, including Chikerism, has any rights in their code of conduct. No place in code of conduct mentioned Chikerism then. Deputy was abolished in IPOB. The oath we took, Am I telling some of you that ranking that don't know your left from your right? Now, they section you people to be attacking. You're not attacking Nigerian government anymore. You're attacking your own fellow comrade. Somebody that have never crossed Mediterranean. You travel from Mediterranean Sea from Waga. You travel to abroad with Waga. You have the infantry to talk to call my name. Amadio have destroyed your generation for mentioning my name.
You see, Mazi, I have to be honest with you here, there is a post that I stopped posting on Facebook. I stop it because of what I practice. What is that post? You see those posts that this person is this in Biafra land, this is this. I stop it. Do you know why? This guy in America, Imam Magada, I posted him when they blackmail him that this guy is parading fake ESN, is autopilot, is causing confusion in any ways and everything. At the end of the day, I find that this guy is pure. Even that interview I hold with that guy, China Sanwo-Olu got it, and China Sanwo-Olu have never slit or say anything about it. The guy in Germany, Biafra Child, got it. He has never come out and said, okay, it's a mistake, this is nothing, So I stop it to post about this is this because of what I believe. Because when they post that, one don't want to say, I stop it. I stop posting anything about it. Now I want to end this thing about this guy, this faceless guy. One day, Udo Dilegu, in no ya Chineke gba Umeh, iya agbake, but wopu aka ebe nno. Iya we ma wopu aka ebe nno. Isi na ebogidi. Nke na ebogidi isi ya agwara. Wopu aka ebe nno. Onye nno we dey na this journey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The voice I had in this journey, I am Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not my parents, not any person from leadership to the bottom. And if you don't obey that man's order, you have my problem. This is me. Thank you.
Mazi there. Yeah. We sometimes when there's a problem, we need to go. Onyendi said that we don't treat cancer. When we find cancer, we cut it off. Nobody treats cancer. The only way, because if you allow cancer, it spreads into the body. And we take it easy in sense to let our people understand. I don't want people to misunderstand what we are doing here. What we are doing here is to savage IPOB. Because if we there's so many stuff to show Biafrans. But what we are showing Biafrans now is what is on people's domain. What has been said out. That's why I said, because I have you on voice or whatever, if I have disagreement with you, then I have to let it out to people. No, we are under oath. People make mistakes and we'll forget each other. But the way we are going into the struggle now, there's no sense of direction within the people that are supposed to be bringing us together as a family. And you know why that is happening? Because they don't want IPOB to move forward anymore. Divisive to divide IPOB within that God. When they come out, they tell you, oh, IPOB is one family. Now IPOB is intact. All this psycho-fancy talk that people don't understand, that they're playing on the people's emotion. That's like people like us. I didn't join IPOB by conviction by any man. I had Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice. I followed him. I picked up the telephone. I called numerous times before ever. It took me a month to get Radio Biafra. It took me a month to my call to get more than that. There's some people that called them for 1 year. They couldn't pick up their call because as they don't have a time, always jam. But today, IPOB now are looking for people, calling them on phone, giving them money to them to come on social media to defend SSCs of people now, trying to now destroy what they don't have built. If you talk, they call you autopilot or infiltrator. Because infiltrator and autopilot, whatever these people have said in the past is what you're implementing as we speak now. If we start mentioning things that they have said in the past, we all came out and fought. And we told them, common restraint order. That's why this man, I don't know who they are and I don't want to know who they are. Common restraint order. They could not action it. And you're telling me you're leading me? While I know I, George, can do that on my own. I was one supposed to take that. You know why I stopped? Some of them know. I was one supposed to carry that thing out. I have even called my lawyer, book an appointment and everything. But what struck me when we found out that Onyendu name was removed from company's house. And people were playing game with it. Do you know that Onyendu name being removed from as a leader have a lot of complication behind it? Even then, there was a question that was asked. DSS Defense asked our leader, are you the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? People remember.
Yeah.
Now, in theory, Onyendu is not in IPOB anymore. You know, these people think they're dealing with idiots. Some of them live in UK here, those that live here, because I'm not talking about somebody that live in Switzerland. Switzerland have a different law altogether. Yeah, this is UK. But I'm talking as somebody that lives here that even own a company here, so I know how company's house work. And tax, how filing a tax in this country work. That's nothing concerning removing a director's name with you filing a tax. It doesn't matter if you know if you're in your grave, the company goes on, your children can pick it up under your will. That doesn't give you the infantry to change the director's name. And there's nobody on the carpet. They work out, it's in our kind of conduct. They have right to fight criminality when they see one. Up to today, chickens cannot tell us the reason why they change they remove Onyendu's name from company's house. Nobody has talked about it. They both Mazi's age. They say Mazi's age was the one receiving letter. And I called the guy that was talking this thing that day. I didn't know the guy was online. Because I was watching him when I had him. Because I'm a very kind person. I like to talk to people close the back door to say, my brother, you're saying the wrong thing. And when I called him, I didn't know I was on air. I was on live on air. And he was being sarcastic with me. And I asked him, say, oh, George, you're on air. I said, okay, since I'm on air, let me tell you. That you're propagating falsehood against Mazi's age. Because some of them have ganged up. All the people we are talking to. We have held meetings several times. I was supposed to be the one going into this issue of the straight order. I booked an appointment with my lawyer and everything before that thing happened. And I asked myself, I said, what kind of people are this? With my money and my time. Then I pinched myself. I said, no, I left it. Let me see what happened. Till today we are. Chike Doziem have not come out and told us why they removed Onyendu. It's not that they added somebody as a director. They struck Mazi and Kanu's name. Anybody that lives anywhere in the world, the way UK is very, very accurate is that it can access company's house by typing in Biafra. You will see what happened that day. What happened? Question is, what was the reason why Onyendu name was struck out? Nobody has answered that question. When they talk, they spell you, they call you an infiltrator. But you people know you're doing something wrong. They lied against Mazi's age. The same thing as that's why I say China Samuru. I'm not that guy. But that guy have caused a lot of people's death. You know why? When they mentioned Mazi's age in that program, that Mazi's age was one receiving letter, I told them in that program, Darlington Imo was the man that his name was registered with Biafra from the day Biafra was opened. But that man I don't know what is in between me and Uchomofo. That was why he never liked Uchomofo. He has his own thing. Because I witnessed it numerous times. When it comes to me, you pack letter will be up to this. And when you're getting letter from company's house, company house always renew every year, which is about 16 pounds to renew company's house. That's the registration of company. Company is different from your tax return, which is HMRC. It has nothing to do with company's house, but they have to tally each other. It's simple as ABC. So what was the reason why? See, tomorrow, not answer that question. They ganged up in the media warrior. This man and men we have held meeting together. That's why I say, how can you trust people like that? One of them today was threatening IPOB that is going to sue them. I will play the voice here. We have had meeting together, talk about this. But today they tell you that IPOB is defrauding people. Now IPOB is a fraudster. They defrauding IPOB. And people say it was something they said yesterday. I want to say something here. You see all these people today in a section called the media warrior. Go and check their resume. 90% of them have gone against leadership. Knowingly or unknowingly, that is on record. Let me tell you how the real world works. Once you commit crime once, like if a place like America, you have got criminal record, it's very, very difficult for you to get work. It's very, very difficult for you to get a job. And unless somebody will, or now we can try to change the law. I'm using America as an example. Even here, when they do background checking on you, find out he committed a crime, they have to look into the kind of crime he committed for you to work in a very decent place in this country. Doesn't matter where you work, you must go through background check in this country. Check all these people you're seeing today that say they're media warrior, claiming they're media warrior, because so far as I live, there's nothing like media warrior in IPOB. We have media team, which IPOB runs without having anything. Everything we do is organic. When it comes on air without having any script written down, even Chomofo does the same thing. Most of us, we are here, we don't have any script written down. So it's something that comes naturally. It's facts. We are bringing facts. There's nothing to lie. But we have our writers, family writers. I remember when this Emeka gift them initiated it, even they kicked against it then because they don't want fraction within IPOB. Because what happened? People creating fraction within IPOB. That was why. I remember that issue then. So now they gathered these riffraffs that some of them are looking for paper, some of them are struggling to come to abroad. They are not real. Check them very well. Check them very well. Now they come online to cheer card. So now you're attracting people even to your page. And we have 50,000 naira today. They know that people are hungry back home. So they will force them to come online to be writing. They don't even know what they're writing. Now you ask yourself, IPOB now, have we now lost track on what we are looking for? Now Chike Doziem now are the one now employing people now to attack his own fellow comrade because you want to lead the IPOB leadership. And Joe, who are you leading? Everything I have said here or I have to play here is your words. It marvels me that Kanunta Kanu, which is our leader's younger brother, we're not going to talk about what they have said in our leader's family. When the time presidents allow, we'll go into that. But what brought this today, because of this guy, you just wanted to make sure that you clarify whatever that is going on, and which you have done, and I'm happy that he did it. I think he needs to get himself together, think about his life, and stop getting mixed up with people that already have established themselves. He can't even show it in Facebook. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody knows his real name. But now you can come and talk about me and call my name. Like I said, before next you call my name, make sure you put your real name and your face. Yeah. If not, nobody that have ever mentioned my name get away with it. I don't brag. I don't need to swear at you, but I'm just telling you, don't mention my name, because Chike Doziem with his right mind, he knows that George Umeh, even go and listen when he mention my name, calling my name, he know that name has something on it. It has both on it. I owe any of them. I owe nobody apology. I stick on the code of conduct of IPOB. When I joined IPOB, I didn't see any of these men. If it was them, I would repeat it here. 1 million of these men, I won't turn, I won't budge. It's no money. So what I will say to you, my brother, the direction we are going now is like people have lost confidence and trust. That is why, this now they take this jingle. Anybody that talk, infiltrator. You see someone shouting like a mad dog, infiltrator. But you cannot tell yourself a common truth. Just for you knowing that Mazi was not Mazi Darlington anymore. You are aware of this. He knows this. But somebody lied against Mazi. But because you guys want to cover your whatever you are doing, which we have evidence to prove it, what I'm waiting for, I want you to come out and defeat whatever I have said. I will naked you people.
That brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. Share the video and tell your friends about this platform, because the best thing or the best place for you to be is here. Turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a new buzz boost like this, you'll be the first to notify. Thank you once again and remain blessed.